Good morning. Hey all. So happy to be here this morning, showing up for myself. I hope you're showing up for yourself because this is the key. This is what I'm going to be touching on today, showing up for ourselves and having accountability for showing up for ourselves. Hi, who's here? Say hi. As you pile on, tag the people that you know, and let's get them over here. So, hey, yes, we're on day 4. Now, I want you to notice, are you starting to go, hi, Giselle? Are you starting to notice, are you starting to like cave a little bit? This is indicative of how much we cave on our dream and our desire too. Do we follow through? Do we stay the course with ourselves? Do we keep our commitments to ourselves? So often, today I'm actually going to be answering questions. I'm so excited about that. I've got them right here, gotten the best questions. Where'd they go? Oh my goodness. Here we are. So I'm going to be diving into the questions that I've gotten over in the registration forms. Hi, Brenda. Yeah, very good. Yes. Are you actually driving right now, Brenda? So, yeah, I just want you to check in. It's my invitation for all of us to check in. How are you showing up for today? Today's day 4. Are we finishing strong? Good morning, my favorite lady too, Giselle. Are we finishing strong for ourselves? Are we going through? I was a little, felt a little tired this morning, but I still am like, okay, how am I going to feel better about myself at the end of the day? I did my celery juice, I went for my walk, and then I'm like, hell, I'm just going to step on the stair stepper. So I did the stair stepper and I did my weights. I'm going to try doing them every other day now and see how that works. So, yes, and it's not a criticism if people aren't here, but it's just an invitation to watch. And here's the thing, watch ourselves. If we don't have our own back, nobody else is going to. Nobody else is going. Remember, we have to believe in ourselves to win, not to place or to show. So I know that if I didn't get that in now, before this call, and I really wanted to take a shower and I didn't get to take a shower. I'm just gonna, level with you. But because, you know what, I know I will take a shower later, but if I wait until later to do my weights and do my walk and do my stair stepper, it ain't gonna happen probably. So it's knowing you and knowing, is this action something that at the end of the day when I put my head on the pillow, I'm gonna feel better about myself if I do? And if so, thank you, Brenda. I'm so glad. And if it's like, I'm going to feel like, you know how that thing happens, like if you don't do it one day, then you start going into the downward spiral. And then you start giving up on yourself. And the thing is, you guys, when you look at the greats, they don't have anything on you. They just stayed the course. That's all they did. So it's keeping our big vision and staying the course. And sometimes you feel it and sometimes you don't. And even when you don't feel it, you stay the course. It's impossible to always feel it because we live in an emotional body. Our emotions will go up and down and up and down and up and down. We just have to ride the waves. Ride the waves. Ride the waves. And as we do the things, this is what it is. As we do the things that we know work, as we take care of ourselves, and as we have our own backs, meaning, yes, honey, I see you're asking me for this, and what part of that can you do yourself while I do this for myself, because I really need to do this for me? That's how you get confidence. That's one of the biggest questions I get is, how do I get confident? How do I get confident? This is it. Joan Baez says that action is the antidote to despair. A walk, it's known that a walk every day is better than Prozac. Okay, and we're earth angels, and we feel deeply, and in fact, we feel for other people. We feel the things we think are us, it's not even our feelings. Pardon me, I'm going to take some water. So it's staying the course and doing what we know works for us so that we're going to feel good about ourselves. We're going to feel better about ourselves. Case in point, I want better arms. I don't want that, saggy arm thing. So how do I make that happen? I have to lift some weights. It's not going to happen otherwise. So that means whether I feel like it or not, I'm going to feel so good about me if I make the commitment and do it. And that's what accountability is all about. And by the way, doors are open now for the Get Happy, Stay Happy group. And the reason I'm mentioning that is because of accountability. We have accountability over there. That's why we're seeing miracles over there, is because we are accountable to each other. We are accountable to each other. So when you make a commitment to yourself, that's really good. But when you have somebody who is like-minded that you can make the commitment with, and then the daily support over there is amazing. Some of the sisters have said that's made all the difference in the world for them. That every day I show up and I'm there. And it's transformed me. So doors are open on that. I'm not sure how long doors are going to be open. My soul hasn't told me yet. And right now is the best time to do that because I am throwing in Earth Angel School as a bonus, which is you're getting 2 programs for 1. So now let me be very clear. Get Happy, Stay Happy is not something that you have to attend every day. Okay, it's not like that. It's not like I have to. It's just the more you show up for you, the more results you're going to get in your life. But it's there. So I love this space. It's the space I love to hang out in. And obviously, because I'm there every day. So here's your invitation. Go to lorrainepurcell.com/get happy and enroll in that program. You get all the details there. Okay, so I'm going to ask you this morning, what is it that you want to make a commitment to you on? What do you want to make a commitment to you on? What is your commitment? Remember, we're the visionaries, we're the creatives, we're the artists. We aren't the normal people. We're the earth angels here to raise the vibration of the planet. We've got our heavenly publicists, our heavenly motivators on the other side to assist us and to guide us. But where are you needing to stay the course? Honesty, good morning. Thanks for showing up for yourself, Honesty. This is exciting. This is exciting because it's day 4 when a lot of people go, well, No, you're finishing strong, girl. That's wonderful. So what are the things that you want to commit to yourself that if you had the result, you would feel so good about you? What are the things? I'm just going to give you a second to just tap in and find that. I'm going to go get my journal and write mine. So what are the things that you want to commit to yourself? Because the time is going to go by. The time is going to go by no matter what. When I was thinking about starting my master's program, or was it the bachelor's? I think it was the bachelor's program. Someone said to me, the time's going to go by anyway. If you just pack a little more in, you'll get what you want. A lot of people don't do that. I'm not going to say most people don't do that, but a lot of people don't do that. And the days just go by, the days just go by, the days go. How are you going to make every day the most it can be? How are you going to make every day the most it can be? And this is what I get by having the Get Happy, Stay Happy group, because it's keeping our commitment to ourselves that get us to get happy and stay happy. So what is that thing that you want to see the result of? How are you going to make your days matter? How are you going to make your days matter? So I'm writing my goals. How am I going to feel good about me? How am I going to feel good about me? Arms toned and muscular. So arms toned and muscular. That's what I'm. Thank you, Honesty. You tagging somebody? I'd also like to start doing some ab work. So I'm going to write that down. Ab work. And then just keep being in stellar health. And you know what? We're only halfway through the year. You can still jump and get happy, stay happy, and finish strong throughout the year with all the accountability and sisters who actually get you, who get you. I mean, we are like-minded sisters. We're all going in the same direction. So I'm going to put that in here. It's an amazing, phenomenal program. Oops. I hope that worked, because that capital there, let's see. It might not be right. Hold on. www.lorrainepursell.com/get. There we go. Let's try that. I don't know if that's going to work. Well, either one. Okay, and then for a limited time, I don't know how long, because again, I'm listening and paying attention to my soul and what it's going to say. But I'm throwing in Earth Angel School also, because I want you to have everything for your success. So you're getting 2 programs for the price of 1. So go to lorrainepursell.com/get happy to enroll. And so what is that thing? And then how are you going to make that happen? What is your game plan? I had a sister ask me this morning, I need a game plan. I have all these tools now, but what's the game plan? What do you think the game plan is for you? First, you start with your goal. See, we want to have the feeling. Remember, the first couple days, we want to have the feeling. We want life to go, oh, well, we just lay back lazily and feel good. It's like, no, we have to put the quarters in the machine first. So we have to do the actions to create the life that we want. To create, when I look in the mirror, I see my arms and I'm like, wow, I like your arms. That's awesome. So what are those things? And then your game plan is just do it. You just do it. There is no shortcut, you guys, except the shortcuts I'm going to tell you to get through the things that feel like depression and sadness and all that stuff. But we have to take action. That's the thing about the conscious community is a lot of us are stuck. We need to keep action, action, action. Is this resonating? Tell me if this is resonating with you. And what are the things that you want, that you know you need to do for you to feel good? And I made a chart. I'm on my third page of binder paper where I have, the different things I'm doing and then the dates down the side, and I check. And it feels good to see how long I've been doing something and that I've kept my commitment to myself. And it's most of all knowing that you're going to be able to trust yourself to do the work to keep the promise to yourself. You guys, it's it. We don't trust ourselves. That's why our self-esteem is low and why we need to bring it up. It's just, hi Donna, it's just keeping our promises to ourselves, keeping our commitment to ourselves. Okay, so the game plan is, what do you want? And then what steps are you going to take to do it? And then when you get sideswiped or you don't feel good or you're not happy, that's when you pull out the tools. You pull out the tools to go, I'm going to stay the course. I'm going to keep my commitment to myself. Hey, Vicki, I'm going to keep my commitment to myself. I'm going to have my own back. I'm going to believe in myself to win, not to place or to show, but to win. And what you're winning is the most stellar life that you can have for yourself. Does this make sense? Is this making sense? Drop in the comments that this is making sense. And then what are the actions? What is your commitment to you that you're going to make so that you love your life? No one hands you love for your life. You have to make a life that you love. You have to make a life that you love. We have to put the quarters in the machine first. So what are we going to do? I want to see in the comments what we're going to do to make your life a life that you love and that you look back and you go, that's something I can tell people about. What are you going to do? What are your next steps? What are your next steps? I was dying to get in the shower this morning. I really wanted to get in the shower. But it's like, no, not yet. I'm going to do the stair stepper after my walk, and then I'm going to lift my weights. And I did that. So it's knowing what your non-negotiables are and get to the point where it's a non-negotiable. No one is going to rescue you. You're your own rescue. No one is going to rescue you. You are your own rescue. I just realized I could put this down here instead of holding it. Wow. Novel. I'm going to go a little closer. We are our own rescue. I listen to my soul and go with the flow. Yeah. Yeah, and then I personally, because I can be in flow a lot, but I have to have my guardrails. I have to have I'm doing this, because otherwise things will just go and flow. And then I won't have the arms I want. Okay? So it's taking that action too. So tell me in the comments what you want to make a commitment to for you. And it has to be a non-negotiable, you guys. Otherwise, nothing's going to change. Good morning, Mary. I actually slept in this morning, and you know what? It felt amazing, and I feel good. Yes. Yeah, once in a while we do that, right? right now because of this challenge. It's not happening. But like I was up until 11:30 last night sending out the replay and downloading and uploading, and I was actually falling asleep. If there are typos in the replay that I send out in the email, it's because I was falling asleep and I didn't catch it. I was like, all of a sudden I'd wake up and I'm like, girl, you're staying the course. You're staying the course. You're doing what most people would not do. But I don't want to let you down. I want you to know that I'm the kind of leader that's going to do what I say and follow through. And the reason I can do that with you is because I do it with myself. I follow through and I keep my commitment to myself. Oh, nice. Yeah, do what it takes until it takes. But I'm looking for what are we making a commitment to? I'm going to put in the comments. I'm making a commitment to building my arms up. Is this the post? Okay. I am committing. It's a non-negotiable. So these are non-negotiables, you guys. What are your non-negotiables? Non-negotiable. I'm going to say build muscular arms. What else did I write? Do ab work. Stay in peak health. Those are my commitments to myself. Stay in peak health and vitality. Non-negotiable for me. And I'm going to write, and I will keep my promise to myself. And I have a plan, okay? I do not leave this to chance. I have a plan. It's up on my wall. I check it off every day. What was the thing I said? Okay. So what is your... Okay, freeing up your cash flow. What are going to be your action steps on that, Brenda? So you can actually look back and have it happen. Because remember, conscious people don't take action and then they're stuck, right? Consciousness is very important, but I want a tribe of unstuck conscious people. So how are you going to, what are your action steps to free up your cash flow, darling? There's an action step that I've been taking. It's been working amazingly. It comes from Marilyn Jeanette, and it's, I write every day, I accept prosperity as my divine right. I write it 25 times. And as I'm writing, I'll get inspirations and I'll go off on tangents and I'll write my reality like, oh, I'm so looking forward to paying down debt first. Okay, so paying down debt first. So go further. How much every month? What maybe are you going to cut back to make that happen? Or are you going to find another way to earn income? Are you going to find another source? So take it to where you've actually got something concrete. If you want a different body, what is your commitment? How many times and how long, how many times a week and how long are you going to walk? So what is the concrete step, Brenda? Good. You're on the right path. You're on the right path. So I know for me, I've just committed to a new workout schedule where I do weights every other day. So I have a day of rest for my muscles because they were starting to hurt. So I want to hear from the rest of you. What is your commitment? Because if you're just listening to this and just going, oh yeah, you're not going to do it. And it's just going to be like, I just wasted all this time. watching this live stream because nothing's changed in my life. So what are the concrete steps for you to get unstuck? And I love my life because I've put the quarters in the machine. So 25 times every day without fail. I've been doing this for now, I think I'm going on 3 months. I started out writing every day. I easily accept new prosperity thoughts, and I am prepared to increase my income now. And you would not believe the opportunities that came into me because I wrote that 25 times every day. I said it out loud 10 times. It's the action, you guys. It's the action. And you guys are too quiet. I want to see you weighing in. I don't know if you're commenting and I can't see it. So I want your commitment on your non-negotiables for you having your own back, because this is a thing. We're like, well, I don't feel like it. Donna, I commit to walking or running every day. Great. Starting couch to 5K app again. Great. I commit to giving love to all I do and being focused. That's a good one. I want to do that too. I want to make a commitment. I'm going to make that commitment. I make a commitment to asking what would love do right now. If, you know, when there's fear and love, what would love do? What would love do? Because I don't want to do anything out of fear. What would love do? So ask that question at all times. And remember, you guys, remember when you feel fear, check in and just be curious. I wonder what good feeling is trying to come in right now. Because the fear is our ego trying to hold us back, right? What would love do? Okay, and we can steal from each other, okay? Vicki, I'm making a commitment to healthy lifestyle, physical and mentally, cleaning all my medical equipment. Ooh, okay, see, there's an action step. Oh, physically and mentally, cleaning all my medical equipment, salt lamp, detox, soak feet in Epsom salt or 8 cups, 1/4 cup baking soda, and juice of 1 lemon. Actually detoxes your body through your feet. Ooh. How much Epsom salt do you put in, like a thing for your feet, Vic? Okay, juice of 1 lemon actually detoxes your body through your feet. Ginger tea. I have lost 27 pounds. Drink lots of water. Clean and dust to make sure the air is more clean. Stillness time in the morning. That's a non-negotiable with my coffee. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Donna and Vicki, you've got it. Ding, 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 ding. Because I heard action steps here. You have your non-negotiables. I commit to be happy, my happy self, no matter what my surroundings are of others' negativity. Yeah. And then surround yourself with people who make you stand on your tiptoes, you guys. Like, the reason I love Get Happy, Stay Happy is because it's a place where I have to show up for myself. I can't hide. I've made a commitment to show up every single day. Do you know how amazing that is? Every single day. So being around people who make you stand on your tiptoes, because otherwise we're going to just settle in to the least common denominator. So Donna, when are you going to start this here? When do you start? And what time of day are you going to do it? And Brenda, how much a month are you going to pay down your cards? Just have, even if it's $20, you can pay more, but it's keeping that promise to yourself. Because it's when we leave it nebulous and open, we can slide and scooch, right? Okay, great. So you're starting today. And this is my recommendation for all of us. make a chart, put it on the wall. Don't go, oh God, it's got to be a perfect chart. I just threw up binder paper and I just wrote across the top, these things I do. Celery juice, biceps, triceps, walking, and then I do 10-25, which means I say out loud 10 times, I accept prosperity as my divine right, and I write it 25 times. Positive affirmations all day long and before bed, and extra monies weekly to account to pay off accounts. Okay. Okay. Aiming for morning. I feel myself not wanting to totally commit to that and just want to stay at some point, but then it will probably fall off. That's what I'm talking about. I have to get it done in the morning, because once the day starts, there's no way. Okay? So the whole thing, Donna, is you don't want to fall off the wagon. So set it up so you have to do it. I don't feel like putting my shoes on right now, but I'm going to do it because I have that chart on the wall and I'm not going to feel good. And the most important thing is that I feel good. When I go to bed at night, am I going to feel good that I didn't do that? How am I going to feel best about myself? Okay, and Brenda, I'm still kind of holding you. Extra monies. Do you have extra monies coming in on a regular basis? Or do you have a plan to get the extra monies in? Make it. It's still kind of wishy-washy. And I'm only saying this not to be critical, but just to get you to make it solid, something solid. And then I'm going to get to these questions that I got. Mary, I commit to writing the 25 times every day, using weights and hula hoop every other day for abs. I'm looking for a part-time work, babysitting part-time this summer, but need to earn more. As Donna said, I'm committing to doing everything I do with love. Yeah, and sometimes you're not going to love doing it, but you will love the result. This is something I practice a lot. How am I going to feel after I do this? And I'll tell you what, when I turned a corner and I'm like, oh, I want to go to the shower, but I'm just going to jump on the stair stepper. I jumped on the stair stepper and then I'm like, okay, now we're going to do the weights. It was done. I felt so good about myself. So it's keeping our promises to ourselves, you guys. And I recommend these things that are difficult, just do them in the morning, because if you wait, they're not going to happen usually. Okay? All right, so I'm going to get to these questions. All right. How do I get out of the loop I play in my head? I want to get back to my positive, strong, happy person I know I am. I used to go after life. So you just have to start somewhere. Thank you so much for this question. This is a great question. Yes, I do, but I'm speaking. Okay, I'm looking at Vicky's comment here. I'm speaking of others when you're walking to. Oh, yeah. 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 And what she's saying, what Vicky's saying, everybody read Vicky's comment. This is what I've been talking about all week. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love my life. 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 Pretty soon your whole brain starts to turn around and go, wow, you have this you love. Your whole body elevates. So this is the perfect answer to this question. How do I get out of the loop I play in my head? I want to get back to my positive, strong, happy person I know I used to go after life. Okay, I feel like I need to plug in my phone. Hang on a second. That's why I was holding, hold on. That's why I was holding the phone. All right, then I won't run out. So when I have loops going through my mind, I'll say to myself, okay, you've thought that several times, and I've just become aware. And I'll check in. Is it something that I need to pay attention to? And sometimes it is a nagging reminder from my soul. and I need to pay attention to it. But here's the thing, our soul is usually a quieter voice, okay? And so it's the ones that are yelling that is our fear and dread and, oh my God, the other shoe is going to drop. And we have to get control of that and wash our brain. Find somebody who inspires you. You can watch these live streams over and over again. Get yourself surrounded with people and things that are other than that mental loop. Oftentimes, you guys, it's just drowning it out because that thing is persistent. There is a rut, and you're used to going in that rut. You're going to be creating new neural pathways, and it takes time between the left and right hemisphere. It takes time. It takes practice. So the mental loops is saying the truth, reminding yourself of what you desire. So you used to be a positive, happy person, and you used to go after life. Just do it again. Stop falling into, I don't feel like it. That doesn't feel nice. The way you feel good is you start putting quarters in the machine. Remember Monday and Tuesday? You have to put quarters in the machine to get the thing to work. Okay? You get the feel good after you do the work. There's no elevator. There are only stairs, you guys. Those of us who are waiting around for the elevator, life's going to pass you by. What do you want? You make a decision, you make the right decision, and you go. And then you correct along the way as your soul moves you this way or that. So I hope that helped you. You know you used to be this person. Just get back on track. Look, when we fall off, all we do is get back on track. Do you guys know how many times I fall off? Just get back. It doesn't mean it was the end of the world. I just do it over again. So how are you going to do extra money, honey? Okay. Yeah. And when you think about your heart, Donna, and you're overthinking. Yeah, the overthinking, right. Because that's what that is. It's overthinking and doubting yourself. So, yeah, that does mean we're up in our head. It does mean we're up in our head, but it takes the habit of going into your heart, knowing what it is that you desire, changing it around, because nobody's going to do it for you. And you can do this. If you did it once, you can do it again. And you know this is the highest ideal of you. It's getting back in the saddle, back in the saddle, back in the saddle, back in the saddle. Great. But Vicki, in a tub of for soaking your feet, how much Epsom salt do you put in, like say a dish pan? How much Epsom salts would I put in a pan for that, Brenda? Downsizing my lifestyle until life. Yes. Okay, there you go. Making it work, Brenda. If this is a true desire and you have made it a non-negotiable, then letting money leak out is not going to be what you're going to allow yourself to do. Okay, thanks, Vicki. I'm going to write that down. One cup Epsom and 1 juice of lemon. How long do you soak in that? How many minutes? Just 20 minutes? So I hope that helps. If you could do it before, you can do it again. You just got in a slump and you started to believe the lies coming in, and it's time to go back to what you know, the highest ideal of you, and ask yourself every day, what is the highest ideal of me? What is the highest ideal of me? Just saying that, what is the highest ideal of me? What is the highest ideal of me? What is the highest ideal of me? I sat up straight. Okay? So, and you stay the course, and you put your hand on your chest, and you stand up like a daughter of God, and you stay the course on your dream. So go back to your dream. Next question, why am I unable to motivate myself to do anything? Same thing. We have to decide, we have to make the decision, and then we have to stay the course. And as we are in action and we are moving, Mike Dooley says, you can say all the affirmations in the world. You can get your vision board in the back seat. You can get in your car and you can say you want to go somewhere. And unless you put the car in drive and move, your GPS is not going to direct you. So once we are in action, that's when we get the course correct. Okay? So why am I unable to motivate myself to do anything? Decide what you want, make it a non-negotiable, and then stay the course and do the action steps. Break it down. Do the action steps. Make yourself accountable. I love looking at my sheets and go, most days I did most of it, and it feels good. Okay? It feels good. And then that comes back and that feels good about me. So being unable to motivate yourself to do anything, listen, a lot of times when we feel like this, it's because we're not expressing ourselves. We're holding ourselves back in some way, and we've suppressed ourselves so deeply that we're unable to motivate ourselves because we don't even know who we are anymore. So for both these last two questions with the mental loops, ask yourself, what do I need to express? What do I need to express? I'm expressing myself all the time, you guys. I'm on these live streams now every day in Get Happy, Stay Happy. I've been in there for every day since November. The end of November. And there's a lot of expression going on. I've learned a lot about myself in those, is that 8 months? Let's see, let's count. December, January, February, March, April, May, June, 5, 6, 7 months. Every day, showing up for myself, expressing. We have to invest in life first for it to give back to us. I love my life. 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 Say it with me. Put your hand on your chest. I love my life. 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 Let's stand up. And move your hips in a big circle and say, I love my life. I love my life. I love my, now raise your voice. I love my happy, easy life. I love my happy, easy life. And just feel your vibration lift. I love my happy, easy life. Have your hand on your chest. I love my happy, easy life. 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 I hope you're standing up and doing this with me. I love my happy, easy life. 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 And you just make that your mantra all day long. Universe is going to hear that and say, I'm going to give you more. Did you feel your vibration elevate from that? Vicky. Okay, Lasya, I'm back. These are two different, okay, so 1 cup. Okay, 20 minutes. Okay, great. That's what I wanted to know. Can you put the lemon in the Epsom salt, Vicky? because that's the one I'd like to do. Okay, so I hope you guys are getting the idea of this. That's why when you look out at the masses, everyone just goes to work, puts in their time, settles. Remember that live stream I did? Is this all there is? It can't be, because I have a dream and a vision. So what are you going to do every day to honor that dream and that vision so you don't have a normal average life? Look, if normal and average was okay, we would be fine with it. But we're not. It does not feel good to us, the visionaries and the creatives. Is this making sense? Okay. Brenda, I think you wrote this one. This was very cute. I actually laughed out loud when I saw this. Haven't tried that yet, but I don't see why not. Okay. Is this what life looks like when you run out of questions? I've gotten to that too, where I've run out of questions because it's like, okay, I know the answers. Just stay the course. Just stay the course. Stay the course. You know, are you going to get to the point where you don't make excuses for yourself anymore? I've gotten to the point where I don't make excuses for myself anymore, ladies. Because I know if I want the life I want, there's no wishy-washy. The word try doesn't even really come up for me. Once in a while, it'll sneak out and it feels really dirty. It feels dirty. The word try feels dirty. Grace. No excuses, okay? And the way you can make no excuses is that you make the commitment to yourself and then you hold your commitment to yourself. So, you know, the thing is, we know all the answers. I'm happy to keep answering them and reminding you, but it's just the same thing. You stay the course. You do what it takes until it takes, and you go the distance. You go the distance, you guys. You go the distance. Because what's the alternative? This is the question I want to ask. What's the alternative? To just roll over? Be depressed? When you know you can get yourself out of it by simple things like standing up and moving your hips and saying, I love my happy, easy life. Happiness, I love my happy, easy life. 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 Pretty soon your mind's going, yeah, I have an easy life and it's happy. Okay? It's called washing our brain. Okay, so here's the recipe for my celery juice that I drink every morning. I'm so proud of this. I'm in my second month. It has to be at least 16 ounces on an empty stomach. So I do it first thing in the morning. First I drink one of these full of water with lemon in it. Let that go through while I'm washing celery, and I take 2 heads of celery. And I do organic because I just do organic 99% of the time. Wash it up, and then you put it through the juicer. And you don't add anything to it. You cannot add anything to it at all. Nothing, not lemon, not ginger, not nothing. Has to be straight celery juice. Okay? That's all. Empty stomach first thing in the morning. All right? Does that help? That's all there is to it. And I buy it by the case, and then I put it on the bottom shelf of my refrigerator on top of paper bags, and then I cover it with a wet towel to keep them fresh. And it was 30 heads, and it worked for just the last 2 heads there were 2 heads at the end that were a little limp, and I juiced them this morning. So, all right. So the answers are stay the course, know what you want. No, you have to get the pulp out. So what you can do, Vicki, if you have a blender, is just like take a cloth and squeeze it out. So it needs to be 16 ounces on an empty stomach of juice, not the pulp. Brenda, when a major change took place in my life 8 months ago, now recharging. Thank you for all your encouraging. Yes, Brenda. So you're getting yourself back. You're getting yourself back. Now here's the thing, you guys. Here's the thing. We go back to the things that we know work for us. We go back to the things that we know work for us, whether we feel like it or not. Because often when we don't feel like it and we don't follow through, it's because we're feeding low self-esteem. We're feeding old behavior patterns. Successful people do what unsuccessful people aren't willing to do. Okay? Unsuccessful people are willing to sit on the couch and watch TV. You won't find a successful person doing that until they've arrived. Okay? It's just one example. So we can't do the same things we've always done and expect a different result. And I am just really starting to get this, you guys. I've done a lot of this for a long time, but see now, being visible with Get Happy, Stay Happy, I'm going somewhere. Okay? I'm going somewhere. My soul showed me all the books I'm going to write yesterday. I told you guys about that, right? I got my whole future laid out in front of me. Now it's my job to stay the course when I don't feel like it. Stay the course and keep my commitment to me. Believe in myself to win, not to place or to show. My books aren't going to be written if I go, well, I don't feel like it. Not today. Right? So I'm willing to make my life open for you guys so you can follow me. And congratulations on that, Brenda. Okay, another question. Figuring out what I want is a problem. Okay, so I know this one because we are so gifted. We have so many gifts that sometimes it's hard to. Books are a lifetime of encouragement of others. Yeah, they take on a life of their own. Is that what you mean? And that's my purpose. At 12, I wanted to help people feel better about themselves. That was my purpose. Figuring out what I want is a problem. So we have to become decisive. We just have to choose. Mary, it's peeling layers. Yes. Seeing what works and what doesn't work, then staying the course. Yes. No matter what it is, staying the course. No matter what it is, staying the course. And sometimes we get off track and we stay the course on that until we see how that feels. And then we're like, no, I'm staying the course. I'm going back to this one that felt really good. It's what do you want? So this person is asking, figure out what they want is a problem. You just need to start somewhere sometimes. What do I want? Because sometimes we go, I don't know if I can actually do that. So I'm afraid to even say that I want it because I'm not sure I can do it. But what if you took the chance and you believed in yourself and you did? What if you took the chance and you just went for it and say, I want that? And then what are the steps? You work your way backwards. What are the steps? What are the steps to get there? And when we have a lot of gifts and talents, sometimes it's confusing because there are so many things we can do. That was one of my big quandaries. But the whole thing is not to make you not take action. You need to move. You need to be in movement. You need to be putting your car in drive. You need to get it out of neutral and park, and you need to drive. Okay? So just start doing something. And then as you're going, your soul is going to course correct you, guys. You just need to... I'm just really surprised that there's so much action coming out of me for this. But it's true. It's true. It's the action. Okay. How can I believe in myself and increase my confidence? Pick a goal. Do everything it takes. Stay the course. That is the only thing that increases confidence. Decide what you want. Make a game plan and stick to it. There's no other way. And then you stay the course. It's that 7.5 million pounds of thrust that it takes for us to get off the launch pad, to get up to the rarefied air. Yeah, getting out of neutral with something. Make a commitment to paint that painting. Make a commitment to finish that song. Make a commitment to get yourself on stage. Make a commitment to write the book. And then it's not, I'm going to write a book, because everybody says that. They want to write a book. It's actually doing it. Like seeing yourself finishing the book and handing it in to the publisher. I haven't gotten to that point yet. I see myself being interviewed by Reed Tracy, but I also know of the woman he was interviewing, and you know, successful people have the same amount of hours in the day that we do. Think about that one. Vicki, I believe in me and love me and take nothing in life for granted and love each and every moment. It's amazing. So how can I believe in myself and increase my confidence? You keep your promises to yourself. You decide that you're going to do something and you keep your promises to yourself. Look, I'm not going to lie. It is work, you guys. It's work. Once we get off the launch pad, then it gets better. But it's not letting ourselves fall down, and if we fall down, we get back up and we go back to those non-negotiables that we know work. We stay the course. Okay, I want to win over my constant sad feelings. So sad feelings is like the D word, depression. And I found when I was coming off Zoloft, I think I was already off Zoloft, and I was starting doing videos. So they're like the very first ones on YouTube and my YouTube channel. Yeah, we all have the same amount of hours. Yes, that's why Oprah inspires me. Yes, yes. And granted, she has people to do all kinds of stuff for her, but not in the beginning, she didn't. So, winning over sad feelings. I did a video where I realized if I put my hand on my chest, hi Jonathan, if I put my hand on my chest and I just say, I'm so happy, 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 I'm so happy. All of a sudden, I feel it in my stomach. I feel my whole spirit lifting, and that's what told me it's an illusion. It's an illusion. Because I can change it by changing my thoughts and changing what's coming out of my mouth. And then getting away from the situations that are making me sad, or finding a way to make them better, because I had to take control of my life. That's your internet. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go out in the other room. Let's see if that works better. Where I'm closer to the internet, where my source is. My source. Let's see if this works, Mary. Let's see if this might be it. The lighting's very different in here. plug in. Can you guys see me okay now? Is that better, Mary? Look in the mirror, smile, and hug yourself. You're the best as your best friend. Tell yourself in the mirror as you're looking at yourself, eye to eye, I love you, and we got this. I love Oprah. I do too. Okay, I wrote an entire novel about 10 years and finally tried to do rewrites and edits to see if I could get published. And I was so stuck this winter, I couldn't do it. I got about 1/3 of the way through and I put it away for a while. I'm not sure it's what I want to write now. And see, I think a lot of times these books are cathartic. So that's a really good point, Mary, that you're not sure that it's what you want to write now, but definitely you want to write. So make time every day and make it a priority. I'm going to tell you a story that's in The Big Leap. Gay Hendricks, The Big Leap. I have a question for you. I've lost most of my weight I wanted to lose, maybe another 10 pounds, but I cannot get rid of the belly no matter what exercise I do. And I noticed you have a nice flat tummy. I know stress causes belly fat, but I don't feel so stressed. So why is it not going down? I think it's refined carbohydrates, Mary. That's just what I'm getting for you right now. Are you eating refined carbohydrates like sugar? Sugar is the big bad one. So you might just feel into that. Put your hand on your gut and ask it what it wants. Put your hand on your stomach right now and just say, what does it want? Because it's not healthy. It's not healthy. And so just put your hand there and just say, what do you need from me? What do I need to do, body? What do I need to do to take care of you? And just see what it says. And if you want to put it in the comments, that would be great. I did a sugar fast. I didn't eat sugar for about a year, and it completely changed my metabolism. And it rewired me because I eat pretty well. When I say pretty well, I eat immaculately. It's just that once in a while I'll let myself go off. Like yesterday I had a bag of potato chips, but they were sea salt and avocado oil, and it was a smaller bag from the health food store, right? Like with all the money I'm investing now in eating well and doing the celery juice, I'm not really lowering my vibration anymore to, stupid movie box candy like I used to run to Walmart and grab once in a while. Okay, so for me doing these actions, my self-esteem is elevating and I'm caring about myself more, so I'm just not going to let myself go down, right? It's making that decision and staying with it. So does that answer your question, Mary? Because I'm really curious what your body says. It's definitely diet related. Definitely diet related. So let me know what you get. So winning over the constant sad feeling is, I've been there. I've been there. I've been there. But it's that we listen to it and we pay attention to it and we feed it. We feed it. Is this making sense to you? We feed it by going, I feel sad. Your brain hears you saying, I feel sad. You tell other people, I feel sad. And then they look at you like, oh, poor thing, you're sad. And it just gets everything cattywampus. I don't ever tell anybody that I feel that stuff. I did last weekend. That's what got me catapulted to do this whatever this thing is I'm doing. Mary, I can't seem to keep you on. Keeps going away. I missed all you said the last few minutes. Okay, so I'm getting to put your hand on your stomach, Mary, and ask your stomach what it needs from you, because it's not healthy. Yeah, I prepare a lot of stuff. I'll get to you in just a second, Brenda. Yeah, put your hands on your stomach and ask your gut, ask your belly fat, what do you need from me to go away? Okay, because you never lose fat, you just shrink your fat cells. So what do I need to eat to be healthy? Because the belly fat is not healthy. And just tune into your body. I hope you heard all that, Mary. So I want to win over my constant sad feelings. You start saying, I'm so happy, I'm so happy, I'm so happy, I'm so happy. And when I did that, and I realized after the third time, I got a smile spreading on my face. I'm like, this is bullshit. It's that easy. So it's just doing that all the time. And some days are sad. You just go through them. You do your best, and you are thankful, and you say, I love my life. I love my life. I thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay? It's not laying back and going, universe, feed me and make me feel good. It's like, I feel good. I feel terrific. My life is amazing. Feeding those quarters into that machine first for it to give back to you. Because universe is a law of attraction. Whether you like it or not, it's the truth. So what we put out is what we get. If you think about what you put out being like a copy machine or a boomerang. Okay, so here's the story. There was a woman who wrote a novel, and it was published, and it did well enough for the publisher to say that they wanted another book. I can't remember exactly, but Gay said that you could tell what we have to make these things a priority, you guys. We have to make these things a priority. So, two little doves are in the tree. So you know what's a priority to you by what you invest your time in. So before she sat to write, she said if she had time left over after getting her family out the door and then cleaning up the house and paying bills and, doing other things, then she would write. And Gay said, so your priority is that, not writing? She goes, no, writing is a priority. He goes, well, this is my challenge to you, he said. Every morning for the next 2 weeks, you force yourself to write for an hour a day. Okay, so we put our priority, where we spend our time is where we put our priority. That's why my priority is walking and lifting my weights and taking care of my food and my health, because that's my priority. And believing in myself. And so I write my reality every day. This is my 13th or 14th. This is my 14th journal that I'm starting this year. Brenda, do you prepare everything? Yeah, I do. I prepare everything. I don't buy anything processed. It's just something I've done for a long time. I did just buy some frozen organic vegetables from at Walmart. They had some little packages. I was just jonesing for peas, so I got some peas, and I steamed 2 packs. But I just got that just in case, I ran out of fresh. So yeah, to answer that question, yes. So the way to get over your constant sad feeling is you have to decide that you're not going to be sad anymore. And then when you decide you're not going to be sad anymore, you decide that, and you start taking those actions by saying, I'm so happy, I'm so happy, I'm so happy, I'm so happy. This is what worked for me, you guys. This is what got me out of chronic suicidal depression. Plus movement, and daily, and many times a day. There were times when I took 3 walks a day. It lifted, but it's the work. When I feel sad now, I use all the same tools again. I'm so happy, I'm so happy. I go for my walk. I check in on my diet. Have I been eating junk? What do I need to do to feel better about myself? Who do I need to listen to right now? How do I motivate myself right now? It's all in our hands, you guys. It's all in our hands. It's all in our hands. Nobody gets a special hookup. We have to make it happen. Okay. How can I speak my truth and be who I am and not attract cheating men? How can I speak my truth and be who I am and not attract cheating men? So the first one, there's 2 questions in here. How can I speak my truth and be who I am? You just start speaking your truth. Read the Women's Self-Love Journey program. Read 3 Keys to Self-Love. 3 Keys to Self-Love will help you with this. That's at 3keys2selflove.com. And by the way, if you want a full immersion on this energy, go over to lorrainepurcell.com/get happy. I've opened the doors on Get Happy, Stay Happy, and I'm throwing an Earth Angel School on top of it. It's an amazing opportunity to have full accountability with sisters who get you and have your back. And I show up every day over there, except for Sundays. So you have to make yourself a priority in order to speak your truth and be who you are. You have to care more about yourself than you do being rejected. Okay? And that's a journey. So you just start somewhere where you go, I just have to say this. I just have to express this. And I'm going to express it. And if I get rejected, I get rejected. But I care more about not packing it in anymore on my life than being accepted. I care more about me than being accepted. I'm going to go back in the other room because it's just too dark in here. I think because it's a cloudy day. Since it doesn't seem like that made much of a difference, Mary. But everyone else, you're getting me loud and clear, right? We're moving. Yeah. And you stay your priority every day. And you don't enable the people around you. If the people around you are sucking you dry, you show them how to do it for themselves. I'm thinking primarily of kids and husbands. And then friends. Who's draining you? Who's draining your energy? Get rid of them. Out. Be willing to love some people from a distance. Okay, guys. That's it for today. Tomorrow is our last day. I want you today, this is my invitation to you today, to find out and write all the reasons you love your life and all the things that you're thankful for. And making that commitment to yourself. What are the things you're going to commit to, and then what are the steps you're going to do to take it? There's no elevator. We have to do the work, or we're just like everybody else. I don't want to be like everybody else. I don't want the lives that they have. I want my great big life. I want to be courageous. I want to have my back. I want to believe in me. So I love you. I thank you for being here. And check out lorrainepurcell.com/get happy for our daily immersion, which is transformational and life-changing. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Have your own back today. Do what it takes until it takes. Stay the course.